Alright, we're back and ready to do some assembly. So, assembly is really one of my favorite parts here because it's the quickest, one of the quickest. I got GW glue here. I'm using GW glue because War Master Dave turned me on to it, and I'm no longer using cheap super glue from the dollar store. Even if you can get 3 bottles for $1, I'd rather mess with this stuff than having 3 crappy bottles for $1. And $10 I think at the store roughly. I haven't opened this, so alright, cool. It's not sealed. Well, these are my prime pieces. I primed all, and excuse the bug. That bug flew on there while I was outside. But anyways, these are my prime pieces. Pretty much all there is to them, right? I primed them all up at the same time. I mean, what more can you say? Here, I'll actually see if I can't scope in closer. Wow, that's excellent. Anyways, prime pieces, and here's my red. As you can see, just a whole sheet of red stuff. But let's go ahead and start our assembly. First thing you want to do is pull out some legs, and you also need a sash. So there's our sash, and there's our legs. And when you put the sash and leg together, it makes sort of a cup, if you will. See how it sort of makes like a circular cup in between? And that's the correct way it's going to sit on there. So if you're using good glue or even poopy glue, only use a little bit, because it don't take much. Just a drop. Any more than that would definitely be uncivilized. So just a drop, connect the two, and hold it in place. A little bit of blowing on it. And if you didn't put too much glue on there, you should have it sealed in just a moment. Bam! There's our piece. Just digging this new camera. You guys bear with me if I'm real clumsy with it. The videos will only get better. But bam! There you go. Next thing you got to get together here is one of these little dangly attachments, like so. One of these little attachments here. Now how it's going to fit is on the side, kind of like this. So anyways, I picked that one out. I'm going to put it to the side now. Gonna grab up a torso, and a backpack, and we're going to go ahead and put one of these together, the torso and the backpack. So once again, just a tiny bit of glue, and you know, why not use patience when you're doing this glue, because once it's gone and put together, you're not getting it back again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going back in the same shape again. It's one piece, especially on these chests. So get the chest, a little bit of glue in between, and the harder you squeeze, the less seamless it's going to be. So this is GW glue. This is fast drying. Bam. Alright, so next we're going to attach the torso to the base, and we made that little cup earlier where it's going to fit smooth in there. So as you can see, it's a lot of just holding and waiting for drying. And if you use little bits of glue, it's going to dry a lot quicker and better than if you just like drop glue and gunk glue all over it, you know? So there's the top torso. And if it falls apart a couple times in your hand while you're squeezing, that's okay, dude. Glue, everybody uses different amounts of glue, and I'm not here to tell you that you're doing wrong. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to show how to Quickshade. So there you have that part. I'm gonna let him sit for a moment. I have his white dangly side piece there. It's about to go on. Let's grab up us a helmet, a head, I guess I should say, freshly primed, and most important here is one of the guns. Gun is freshly painted black. There we go. And now you can see the pieces here. And that's our Avenger taking shape. Come on now. Alright. So I'm kind of rushing this process for you cats here on YouTube, and that's perfectly okay, right? Everybody's with me. Alright, so the gun and one of the arms to cradle it, which I also deemed up red there for us. It's time for the dangly piece. If you put the dangly piece on after the gun, it's kind of hard to get in there, because the gun kind of obscures it from us, So just a little bit of glue on the side, and you attach this at his hip, and it will make contact with that back piece, with that sash in the back. It'll almost look like it's one piece when it's attached correctly. See? So, gonna let that dry on. And always, run back and pinch and squeeze. Ain't nothing wrong with that. While the glue's still wet, it's all legal. And there we go. So it's starting to take more shape. Just a little dot here for the head. And the head is usually an easy piece. You just kind of lay it on. Now I'm gonna have this dude facing forward, because that'll be real simple, real easy. And all there is to it. You should always enjoy what you're doing. That's like super important. So all we got left now is our rifle, our cannon, our shuriken cannon, and the cradle arm. And like I said, the less glue the better, the easier. So just a little spot. Now arms are kind of tricky, or they can be. What I like to do is put glue in one hole, get the opposing arm, and get it wet, and what I put out here on the other side. And these Avengers, they just look cool with these arms on from the side. To get to cradle, go ahead and just put the hand on the gun stock there, and move it on in. So here, in case I'm babbling here.